This local sports report is brought to you by Holistic Hockey, training and developing the whole athlete for the next level. Visit their website to register for summer development skates. Also, sign up for Holistic's newsletter to find out about new programs being offered. Check out holistichockey.ca. Really excited to share the local success story of goaltender Jacob Steinman, who is making the move from U18 hockey into the GOJHL this season, signing with the Ayr Centennials. Great to see that happening for you, Jacob. What's it like for you to sign an Ayr, a quality organization, and I think you're going to have a pretty good experience.
Yeah, Ayr, I went to the tryouts. I made it all the way to the end. I stuck through it and went to the coach's office, and they were like, "We really want you." And I had a big smile on my face, and yeah, definitely number one choice, and yeah, I'm very thankful it worked out.
How rewarding is it to see all your hard work pay off? I know the time and energy that has gone into your game, and not only physically but mentally as well. To see this happen for you, again, you're a 17-year-old goaltender moving into the GOJHL. You said that you had a big smile on your face, but overall, what are the feelings about making this jump?
It was huge. I told myself I want to make the jump. I knew I was ready, and yeah, I wanted to play junior B, and I think there's more coming later in my career. But yeah, obviously this year I'm very looking forward to it, and yeah.
I think you had a great game. I had the opportunity to watch you play in your first preseason start. I know it wasn't regular season, but you played the St. Thomas Stars and you made some really key saves. What's the dynamic of this team? What do you think is going to make the Ayr Centennials successful this year?
We're a fast team. We like to go in the corners. Our defense, aggressive. We love to just play a really hard game, and yeah, and we're going to be a tough team to beat this year.
August 30th is a day that has been, or excuse me, September 30th is a day that the Centennials have had circled on their calendar for quite some time. That will be the first ever Junior B game at the North Dumfries Community Center. The Centennials will play the Listowel Cyclones. What's the energy with the guys for that night? I know the team has talked about it a lot, but inside the dressing room, what's the buzz? What's the energy?
Yeah, we're extremely excited. It's gonna be if we could pack the. I don't know how much we could pack, but if we could pack close to full, it's gonna be a really fun game. And the boys we're just so excited, and we're ready to play in front of the home crowd.
Let's run through a little bit your minor hockey career. You played your U18 season with Ryan Yance, who was the head coach with the Kitchener Junior Rangers. I know it was what we're calling the COVID season now, but in what ways did you get better and did you develop? I know you had the opportunity to play in a couple of scrimmage games, and I think those were beneficial for you guys just to get out on the ice and have that little bit of competitive edge again, right? What would you say about the Kitchener Junior Rangers?
My 1 year there couldn't ask for more. It was a great year. I like Brian Yance. He was a great coach. He not just for his coaching. He would tell me how to be good at the mental side of the game and the just everything. And he was a big part of my success moving up to junior this year.
You mentioned Ryan Yance as one of the key coaches. Another couple of guys who had a huge impact on you through minor hockey when you were with the Cambridge Minor Hockey Association, Jason Ayerton and Jeff Pelly. We talked about those guys a little bit off camera, and when I mentioned their names, you kind of lit up just because I know how much they affected you and how much you like those guys in terms of how they helped you. Speak to those two gentlemen through our camera and tell them what they meant to you.
Yeah, so Jeff Pelly, he's been my coach all the way from, I don't even remember, but he's been the head coach, and he's been so supportive, and same with Jason. Those two coaches, they meant a lot to me moving in my career. I just can't thank them enough. They've really pushed me to where I am now, yeah.
A couple of last ones I want to touch on for you. The Maccabi Games is one of the biggest sporting events in the world, and you will be heading there as part of Team Canada's hockey team. That will take place in Israel. I think there's over 10,000 athletes that end up going to this event. It happens every couple of years. You were selected for Team Canada as one of the goaltenders. Can you speak to the Maccabi Games, what it's really all about and what it means to you to kind of represent?
Yeah, so again, represent Team Canada for all these great Jewish athletes right next to me. It's gonna mean a lot, and yeah, the Maccabi Games happens every 4 years in Israel. A lot of Jewish athletes, all different sports, and yeah, I'm thankful to get chosen for the hockey team, and yeah, I just really can't wait till next July.
Let's talk a little bit about Wixa, because if we don't bring up the Galt Ghosts, we don't want to get Riley Burr or Owen Ayrton or any of those guys upset. And I know that, you want to shout them out as well, because Wixa hockey is a phenomenal experience. And I know you had a great couple of years there playing for the Ghosts. Go ahead and tell me what that was like, and go ahead, drop the names.
Yeah, Galt Ghosts, Wixa hockey, honestly, the best time I've ever played hockey in my life. Going in my grade 9 year, boys wanted me to play, so I decided to join that team, and that was the best decision I've ever made. We were not very good. We were 7th place, and we made it to the Wixa final. Lost in double overtime to Elmira. It's unfortunate, but best experience of my life. And shout out Riley Burr, Owen Ayrton, all those guys from the Galt Ghosts team. Like, you guys were so supportive, and yeah, it was a hell of a ride, and sad to see it come to an end.
What is it about high school sports that makes it so unique? You've had a lot of success, obviously, in your hockey career. We've kind of documented that here over the last couple of minutes. But what is it about Wixa hockey? Is it the camaraderie? What makes it unique? And, obviously you won, so you got to the Wixa final, which, was kind of fun. But at the end of the day, what makes it so special?
It's playing, you're a grade 9, you play with grade 12s, you're playing with older guys, you're maturing. It's just like, Wixa is just honestly a really good experience, and it might not have been the top level hockey, but like it's so fun, and I recommend for every high school student to go play some Wixa sports. And
it's certainly neat as well to see that Owen Ayrton and Jacob are now both from the Galt Ghosts, also playing for the Ayr Centennials. Obviously, congratulations to both of you. An opportunity now, Jacob, for you to give a couple of shout-outs. Obviously, the Red Line Gym, where we're doing this interview, Vinny Morante has had an effect on you, and Cass as well. But go through it for me. Tell me the people that helped you get to the Ayr Centennials, get to this level, and, just go ahead and really give your shout-outs.
Yeah. So I'd like to start with Vinny. Met Vinny 3 years ago. He's been the #1 supporter of me, and like he's just a great guy. Mental game. Like sometimes I call him at 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and he's there to answer for me. He's just a great guy, and yeah, he's been pushing me in the gym, and yeah, he's just a really good person, and yeah.
Family and friends as well?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my my family, my mom, dad, my sister, for pushing me, and yeah, I wouldn't trade them for the world. And for my friends, Owen Ayrton, Blair Krawchuk, Kyle Caron, like all those guys, I can name on and on. For them just supporting me and knowing I can do it and make the jump, and yeah, I got to thank those guys.
And a great experience with the Galt Ghosts, also with the Kitchener Junior Rangers, and through Kitchener Minor Hockey. Our congratulations to you, Jacob Steinman. I can't wait for September 30th for the Centennials to play their first ever home game. Appreciate the time, and we'll see you at the North Dumfries Community Center.
Yeah, thank you, Darren, very much.
For more highlights, visit our website, 519sportsonline.ca. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.